Hello, we stood from group 3, question number 1. Part A of question number 1 wants us to enter a new item with a value of 8 in a maximum heap. So to enter a new item in a maximum heap, we always enter the new item in the last position. So in this case, the last position is 1. And 8 will be entered as a new shell to the parent pi. Comparing 8 with its parent, seeing 8 is greater than 5, and they can swap their position. So the new maximum heap will look like this, with 8 becoming a parent and pi become a child. Continue with comparisons. 8 will be compared with its parent 7. Since 8 is greater than 7, then we can swap the position again, and the new maximum heap with 8 becoming a parent, 7 becoming a child, look like that. Finally, the maximum heap look like this one. After completing the comparisons and swapping the positions, the new one look like this, with 8 becoming parent and 7 become child, 1 and 5 become children. So we cannot just compare it. We can compare 8 with 14, but it cannot make any change because 8 is less than 14. So it just stay like that. Part B wants us to extract the maximum value from the original heap before entering 8. So the original one just looked like this one. So when extracting the maximum value from the heap, you remove the root nodes which contain the maximum elements and replace it with the last node of the heap. In this case, the maximum is 14 and the last one is 1. So replacing 14 with the last node, which is 1, will give us a maximum heap just like this, with 1 come to the top spot. And then you can compare the new nodes with its children and swap it with its larger child if it is smaller than it is larger child until it satisfies the heap property. So obviously 10 is greater than 1 and they're gonna swap the position. Then comparing 1 with its children, which is 9 and 2, both 9 and 2 are greater than 1, and then they can swap the position. And the 9 become on the top, this become the right, the left child, and 1 become the right. So the maximum heap after extractions look like this one, with 10 becoming the maximum value of the heap. Part C of number 1 wants us to write a pseudocode So the city card just look like that. The function is max have take a node. So the function take the node as the input and return true if the tree is rooted at the node is a maximum or false otherwise. Again, it check the best case. It check if the tree is empty or if the node is empty and it return true. So again, it check the left shell of the heap and return false. It also check the right shell of the nodes and return false. And then it recursively check if the left and the shell and the right shell are the maximum and return the maximum heap. And that's about it. Thank you.